What's going on? Big A, the Manky Geek, coming at you with another video. And as you can tell, I think I've kicked this flu. I think I'm doing all right. I kicked it right in the arse. And I'm doing pretty good. So I feel alive again. I'm not dead. And I beat it. But anyway, onto the news. Yesterday, Marvel did a big announcement. Actually, they kind of prepped it the day before, going, oh, we've got a big announcement. It's really big. And did a whole countdown and all this kind of stuff. And the news that they revealed with the help of CB Cebulski in a video talking about it is that the Fantastic Four are returning to the Marvel Universe 616, which, in my opinion, is good news because I remember kind of like when they were phasing it out around the time it was definitely before the release of the movie. It might have been during production at some point or something like that. But yeah, they did their final issue and they just kind of disappeared. And it seemed to be kind of salty, to be honest, on Marvel's part. It was like, oh well, Fox are doing this movie based on a property that's well ours, and they've purchased the rights to. So we're gonna phase out the comic book because we don't want to be associated with that movie that they're doing. That's what it seemed like at the time, and it still kind of seems like that now. But now that that movie's over, and probably Fox probably aren't going to do any more Fantastic Four movies any time in the near future. To be honest, I reckon they should sell the rights back to Marvel. But anyway, they kind of disappeared. Well, I say kind of, they disappeared during Secret Wars, and yeah, you just had the Thing and Human Torch remaining, and that was it. It always appeared like they were coming back anyway, because Marvel 2-in-1, when they started doing that story, I was just like, yeah, they're probably going to come back. And then when it was revealed that the Fantastic Four kind of need to be together in order to maintain their powers, then I was like, okay, well, they're definitely coming back. So it wasn't any kind of big shock or surprise to me when they said that, oh, Fantastic Four are coming back. But I think it's a kind of like about time, because when I think of the Fantastic Four, I think of something kind of old school. I don't see it as something old school set in modern times. That's what I kind of see it as. I don't see it as like I could never imagine them doing Sue Storm with the side of her head shaved, for example. That's not. It's like I feel like they are characters from the '60s living in the present. That's what I kind of have like an old school kind of vibe feeling from them. That's not to say that they don't actually live in modern times and do modern things, but it's just like the kind of feeling you get from them. And I think a lot of people will be happy to have them back. However, you've got writing, you've got Dan Slott, art, you've got Sarah Pichelli, I believe it's pronounced. I can't pronounce Italian surnames. I've been saying Pichelli for years. That's wrong, apparently. So she's on art. She's really good. I liked her stuff when she was doing Miles Morales, Spider-Man. I'm sure she's done some other stuff here and there, like Spider-Man. I'm sure she did. And yeah, I've liked her stuff. So I'd be interested to see as to what she's going to do here. In terms of the writing, some people have their issues with Dan Slott. From what CB Cebulski said, it sounded like he pitched a really great idea. Let's hope that the idea that was pitched was great and CB isn't gassing us, you know what I mean? Telling everybody what they want to hear. Because I actually want this to do well. I actually want this to be something really good. I actually want this to be something that can bring people back. As to whether it will be or not, again, we'll have to wait and see. But we've got Fresh Start coming up really soon, which the more kind of time goes on, I'm just a bit like, the more time goes on, it just seems, is it really that much of a fresh start? Isn't it just, you're just saying that? But we'll see, because there's a lot of number ones in there, and I'm just like, I'm kind of done with all these number ones, because it just says to me that, oh, well, we can't sell normal issues, so let's revert it back to number one so we get those sales up again. And then it's just like, it just seems like a lazy kind of ploy to get customers back to buying things, and then when they realize the quality is exactly the same, then they go away again, and then I don't know, 12 months down the line they'll be like, we need to do another number one. I just rather have them continue with the way they have been with Legacy, with these high numbers, and obviously when there's a new story starting, just say part one of a brand new story. Simple, it's easy. Why change that? Why change it? Just continue doing that. It makes it clear for everyone who's been getting it and everyone who is interested or may be interested in purchasing a story from point one beginning onwards. But yeah, so Fantastic Four coming back, Slott and Pichelli writing and doing the art. I will look into the first issue. Originally, when Marvel 2-in-1 kind of kicked off, and I thought, oh, they're going to bring him back, I actually thought Chip Zdarsky would be on it. But because I think it would be good to kind of do 2-in-1 and then lead into the new Fantastic Four. Because 2-in-1's been alright. I've quite liked it. I've not hated it. I've been like, oh, this is pretty good. It's pretty entertaining. Yeah, I'm trying to think as to whether there's anything that particularly annoyed me. No, not really. But yeah, I think it's an interesting story. But yeah, it would have been good. I think it would have been good to have Chip continue. But whatever Dan Slott pitched must have knocked it out of the park. So I trust in CB Cebulski, and I'm trusting that he's not telling fibs. But anyway, let me know as to what you think of the Fantastic Four returning to the Marvel Universe 616. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and as always, I'll catch you on the next one.